Great British Bake Off star Jane Beadle has opened up about her horror skin cancer scare, just weeks before heading on the BBC show. By Nicole Douglas. Tuesday, August 29, 2017. Jane, who was a finalist in the hit cookery program last season, went through a tragic health scare following years of tanning abuse, as she reveals her regrets of trying to get as deep a tan as she could by slathering on the coconut oil as a teenager. The baker, who has 2 children, told the Mirror she headed to the doctor when a very abnormal mole emerged on her skin, worrying her husband Ray, a decision that ended up saving her life. The mole that my husband was worried turned out to be a basal cell carcinoma, which is a melanoma and could be easily treated, she confessed. 2 of the other moles, on my left foot and left knee, were a melanoma in situ, a very superficial cancer, so they could be taken off easily, too. But it wasn't all positive news. She continued, the one on the back of my right thigh turned out to be a melanoma, unfortunately, which is the nasty type of skin cancer that can be fatal if not treated quickly. It was a difficult period of time for Jane, who just years before had lost her mother following a battle with dementia. She was diagnosed with vascular dementia and deteriorated quite quickly, she added. I really wish I'd had access to a supportive charity like Marie Curie at the time to help deal with the situation my parents were in, but I couldn't access anything back then. One night, completely exhausted, my dad went upstairs to get a good night's sleep, only to wake up the next morning at 6 a.m. and she had vanished. Tragically, her body was discovered in the river, which ran close by to their property. It was a huge shock. Jane also faced a deeper heartache when her beloved father died just days before the Bake Off final. An insider revealed to The Sun at the time, Jane and her family are absolutely buzzing over her success on Bake Off but have had to put the BBC show to one side for now. Jane's father's health took a turn for the worse and sadly passed away last week. The whole family are grieving and it's had a big impact on Jane particularly. She was very close with her dad. They added, even though it's the Bake Off final next week, Jane wanted to make sure she was there with her family to clear his house and go through the belongings. It was a really emotional time. Jane is now supporting Marie Curie, and is doing everything she can to raise skin cancer awareness.